Hey, it's Mike Duffy here, checking in from Don't Get Hacked Global 24/7 remote cybersecurity and tech support for business owners. So you can reach out. I'm just making sure the live stream is. I haven't live streamed in a couple days, but that's just because I've been busy doing other stuff. Thursday was moving day. I did record a video Thursday, but it wasn't live streamed. So Thursday was moving day. We ended up all at the mall all day. And Friday was networking meetings and podcast interviews. And now it's Saturday. It's Saturday evening in Dubai. It's 10:14 p.m. Dubai time, which means it's 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in Calgary. So it's, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon to everybody in North America. Who am I? I'm Mike Duffy from Don't Get Hacked Global Cybersecurity and MoopleEntertainment.com. And we're in a new hotel room. So as you can tell, these curtains are a little bit of optical illusion. Anyway, I've been recording video. It's Saturday. I was up late doing stuff. All Friday was super busy, out to networking events, and I'm planning some event. I'm just planning stuff for the end of February because we're supposed to fly back February 15th, but I don't think we can do that. I think we got a bunch of more work and networking stuff to do here. So we're trying to figure out logistics right now. So nothing's confirmed because it cost me to change my flight. However, it is Saturday, February 3rd, and it's still cold in Canada. And I haven't really accomplished what I wanted to here yet because I'm still trying to get a co-hosted event set up. There's some people that we know from the States coming at the end of February. There's a couple, but then there's actually more than a couple people. There's a few different people. So I'm just I think we're pushing our dates back, but we're not really sure because since we get residency here in Dubai, if we leave, we have to be back within 6 months, and if we go home, we have to clean out our house to either rent it out or sell it because we need that cash flow in order to afford living here because business is still slow in North America. It's pretty much, there's still business there, but we're in Dubai to meet people and build as many connections as possible. Yesterday was awesome. Yesterday was a really good day, but I know I have to go out to all the networking events in the next couple of weeks and drive over to Abu Dhabi and drive to a couple different places and spread my business cards around and try to hook up as many business speed dating interviews as possible. So I'm going to just drop my link here because if we haven't met or I haven't interviewed you for my business speed net for my podcast, please go sign up. Business Speed Dating with MagicMike.com. I'm Magic Mike. I am an award-winning cybersecurity podcast producer from MoopleEntertainment.com. I'm here in Dubai to meet business owners and interview you on my podcast because at the end of the day, most business owners aren't making video content. They don't know how to be omnipresent with their message. They don't know how to attract new, different markets to their business. They might be doing marketing, they might be doing video, but if you do not show up on YouTube, your name, your business, and what sets you apart from your competition, we got to figure that out for you. So I want to interview you about your business on my podcast on lupoentertainment.com. So business speed dating with magicmike.com. The link's right there. It's a Google Calendar link. I've set aside a couple days and times to do remote virtual interviews as well as on-site in-person interviews. So yesterday, Friday, I was able to interview two amazing business owners here in Dubai, and the interviews are on this phone. So I brought my podcasting gear and I'm looking for more interviews. So thank you for everybody who signed up for virtual interviews. Those are awesome as well. Just keep them coming. And I am going to do my best. What I've been doing today is working on the YouTube channel and working on the podcast stuff for Mopo Entertainment. But of course, it's Saturday. different lifestyle here, living out of a hotel. So we walked around a lot, and we went and got coffees and meals, and then we came back to do video stuff. And I've got a whole bunch of follow up with people to do. I'm trying to plan an event at the end of February, early March, where I can co-brand with other successful business owners here in Dubai, and then get. I'm planning an event, so that's all you need to know. I've got a secret mission with one of the printers here, and I'm planning an event so that way I can keep the traction going with all the networking that I'm doing. Because of course, it's one thing to follow up with people via WhatsApp or emails or interviews. It's another thing to bring everybody into a physical room here in Dubai, and actually educate them on some basics of cybersecurity and some other stuff I want to educate them on, right? Anyway, so my YouTube mentor is kind of making me do a lot of work, which is great because I think we've gone from very low subscribers on the YouTube channel to over 400, and the goal is 1,000 before we leave here, just so we can keep building the traction. We just find that we're getting a lot more YouTube followers when we're broadcasting from this area of the world rather than in North America. Just how it's working. Anyway, so it's a 6-minute live stream. So Saturday, what else can I add? I've got videos for Thursday I'm going to repost. I got a video for my summary of what I did yesterday. I'm going to repost that stuff just because I wasn't able to get all the equipment set up because we literally moved to this hotel Thursday. Yesterday I was out all day, and today was a little bit of sleep in time and then leave and go get some exercise and some sunshine. But today it's we had thunder. I don't know if it rained last night, but thunder here in we had a storm, sort of like, it's been super windy today, and thunder here in Dubai sounds much different than thunder in North America. So it's kind of interesting because I've not really lived 18 stories up in a hotel for extended periods of time. Usually when you're living in a hotel, you're 1, 2, 3 story hotel in like North America or Mexico or wherever you are. So storms and weather are different. Noises are different when you're 18 stories up in a hotel in Dubai versus what you would be traditionally living in when you're in different cities. So things just sound different over here. But then I know they do a lot of cloud seeding, and they want it to rain here, so the geoengineering stuff, the chemtrails that we point out in North America, and everybody, the government says they don't actually happen, but we know that they happen because the insurance companies pay for cloud seeding for hail suppression or rain. They're open about that stuff in Dubai. It happens. We know it happens. So it's just fun. It's just weird. It was windy. It's weird because we were out walking around today, and it's not really cold, but because it's windy, it's cold, and I'm walking around in sandals, short. We're supposed to go to the beach, but then we realized we might look funny at the beach because people are walking around with winter jackets, and not light winter jackets, like down, like the fluffy winter jackets. I'm like, it's 22 degrees Celsius and people are walking around with winter jackets. We look a little bit odd, so we changed it up. We need to keep exploring the marina because living in a hotel, we're not really sure if we're going to extend our trip, which we're pretty sure we're going to extend our trip, but that requires me to go log into Air Canada and figure out. I know I have to pay to change my flights, but I don't know if we should push it back 2 weeks or another month or a month and a half, because we have the inevitable that's going to happen when we go back to Canada. The inevitable is we have to go back to either cold weather or somewhat 0 Celsius weather, because it's when does it actually get hot in Canada? Late April, May starts getting 0 plus 5 maybe. We know when we go back to Canada, we're going to have to move our stuff out of the house, and that is not a job anybody is looking forward to. And I can go there, do that, And then we have to be back here within 6 months, or at least I have to come back and continue building the business and the brand when I leave my wife and the kid at the farm. So we know it's going to happen, but nobody's looking forward to that dynamic, that particular situation. So it's just a little bit stressful because we had really easy flights getting here, and of course, depending on what day we fly back, like we would a 1 or 2 hour layover in Vancouver and not an 8 or 15 hour layover in Vancouver. But flights now, March, April, are different than they were in January when we came. So it's whatever it is. It is what it is, right? It's a 15-hour flight back to Vancouver, and then nobody wants to go back to reality. That's the point. Nobody wants to go back to reality. We know we have to go back and deal with reality, but um, anyway, I have to go back and do some more work because I have to send digital files off to a printer. I need to follow up with a couple emails. I need to keep editing my podcast because I'm really trying to get into the discipline of uploading a couple of video files per day to YouTube, and then I still have to do the editing for MoopleEntertainment.com, and then still follow up with customers and work on digital. Just there's a whole bunch of stuff I got to work on, and follow up with people, and just a whole bunch of stuff. So you can only work so many hours in a day until you're completely fried. Grant Cardone calls it, I think, crispy brain syndrome, when you can't really be any more effective that day. Like your productivity goes out the window. You still want to work, but you're so fried at that moment that you realize you have to go to bed and just continue, finish writing in your journal and continue those tasks tomorrow. Not quite at that point, but it's 10:25 p.m. and I've promised somebody a video like 2 weeks ago for a masterclass, and I still haven't recorded that video. And it's not that I'm putting it off, but I'm like, I have to literally write a script, set that up on the teleprompter, and then record it. And I wanted to do it tonight, and I still haven't written the script because I have to go look at the length of video that is required for that particular masterclass and then deal with it. So I'll bid you adieu. I'll say goodnight. And again, reminder, business speed dating with magicmike.com. The whole point of it is you need a friend in technology. You need a friend who will help coach you through, being omnipresent with recording videos for your business every day. So I've been asking people here in Dubai. I'm like, most people, unless they're active on social media, they gave up 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, recording content for their video or recording video content for their business. And I'm like, just reach out to me, connect with me on WhatsApp. I will send you daily text message reminders to record video, because I know if you're a small business, you're not going to have salaried employees who are going to do that stuff for you. You as the business owner have to get it done until you're big enough that you can delegate that task to somebody else. And then you still have to be open and ready to shoot video with them every single day, right? If you hire a videographer or social media person in your business, you still have to shoot video and content for them so they can distribute your message. Anyway, rants over about the video. Have a good night. I will broadcast my message on Sunday, February 4th, 2024. Have a good night. If you need tech support, I'll drop my phone number there. Again, global 24/7 remote cybersecurity and tech support. What do we do? PC, Mac, Linux, tech support. Doesn't matter if your computer's slow, things aren't working, you need proper data backups for your business, your website sucks, your social media presence isn't what it needs to be. I don't get hacked cybersecurity. We are your technology coaches. We will, we do an audit. We figure out what you have in your business, what you have versus what you should have versus what you should be doing with your technology. We make up a plan for you, and we provide you 24/7 tech support. regardless what you're dealing with, website issues, social media, computer issues, server issues, whatever it is, we document all your workflow processes, we make sure everything's backed up, and then we coach you through the steps you need to get your technology straightened out. Anyway, have a good night.